Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Happy New Year, my loves. Pisces. Every time I do your readings, I have like two or three of my favorite Pisces that come in my inbox and are like, Mama T, Auntie, Mambo T. Why? Why do we always get jacked up readings? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think so much Pisces that they're jacked up. I think that sometimes y'all get a lot of deep messages, and maybe it's because you're water signs. I'm not sure. Maybe you're more connected to spirit, so more things come out that you guys need to hear. So I said this particular time, let us pray. So we're going to call on our God, our goddess, deities that we work with, the Alawa, the Orisha, whatever it is that you connect with, and say, please, please be nice with the messages for Pisces. Don't give them gloom and doom, spirit. They have to come into this new year with a positive message. Show them good things that they need to see. Give them good guidance. All right, Pisces, I did everything I could do with that. Let's see where we go. We're going to hope. I think, though, a lot of times you guys really hear things that you need to hear. Let me go ahead and get my glasses right. And that could be why things come through sometimes so deep, and it's because some of you may just be on that deeper level. Will not apply to everybody because some of y'all be like, yeah, hey, Pisces. But for some, it's like it does. It speaks into your life. And I mean, a lot of times with divination, that's what you come to get readings for, to get the truth, to get things that speak into your life, right? Excuse me, Pisces. So I have prayed and had taken a sip of coffee. Now let's get into it. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What's going on with my Pisces people? What's going on with my Pisces? Right off the bat, right off the goddamn bat. Spirit, didn't we just pray? I'm definitely getting something where there is betrayal. Somebody lying to you, somebody telling you stuff that ain't right. For a few of you, this could be somebody talking behind your back. I will say I don't think it's major. I feel like it's more of a petty energy. So if you're going into 2021 with people that you know are suspect, you know that they're shady, you know that maybe you don't connect with them the way that you want to connect or as deep as you want to. Some of you are going to be coming to that conclusion. I need to go ahead and cut ties. I need to go ahead and let these people go because they're not being honest with me. Pay attention to your stuff, your purses, your wallets, things that can be stolen, especially if you're dealing with people that have, sticky fingers or addiction issues, Pisces. Oh, and I'm using Everyday Enchantment, Tarot, and then we're going to finish up with a couple of major arcana pulls for specific guidance. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. I will say, you guys, your intuition or your spiritual growth is on point. And I've been seeing this in a lot of people's cards. I think 2020 kind of opened the door for people who were awakening. For those that were already awakened, it looks like you're going to a completely different level. Things are getting stronger. If you're a tarot reader or you use any type of divination or a worker or you have a particular practice, be prepared that it's going to go ahead and boost. You're going to be doing some things. If you've been reading at home just for yourself, you're going to be reading for friends. If you've been reading for friends, some of you are going to be going into shops. Some of you are going to be starting your own reading business. Some of you are going to be creating your YouTube, your IGs, your Facebook, where you're reading for more people. There's definitely a lot of spiritual growth. Now, spiritual growth doesn't just mean divination or reading. For a few of you, mediumship, your high priestess is showing in a lot, which means that you're very intuitive. A lot of things are going to come to you. More discernment, more being able to look at people and go, I can't fuck with you. Or you my people, or you my soul tribe, but I can't fuck with you. Be open to that feeling. When you get it, don't doubt it. Don't think about it. Don't, second guess it. When spirit says that that person is no good, believe it. Go with that first feeling. It always works for me, and I'm Pisces moon. Normally, when I meet somebody, if spirit it gives me that little it never goes away, and normally the person proves themselves to be the feeling. So if you're getting it, you're getting it. All right. Definitely feel like a lot of you are going to be moving more towards magic practices, alchemy, mysticism, Kabbalah. Some of you might be with the Goetia, you might be working with demons. Will not apply to everybody, so don't freak out because not every Pisces is going to be connected to this energy. But for the ones that have blood ties or the ones that are interested in it, you're definitely going to be moving towards it. I do see some conflict that is coming in with a shady person, but the good thing about it is your intuition is on point. Your your discernment is on point. So spirit is like you got the upper hand with this. So look, let's not look at it as gloom and doom. Let's look at it as I'm on point. My spider senses are they're where they need to be. What was that thing on the 21st where everybody was supposed to get their superpowers? Some of you, this is your superpower, I guess. Your discernment is coming out. So if you get got in 2021 with shady people, it's not because you did not see it, it's because you ignored it. So pay attention to it. The conflict around you could be with work colleagues. Definitely get some pettiness. I get some jealousy. I get competitiveness. So you may come in, maybe you work hard, the other person doesn't like that you work hard. Or maybe you look cute and the other person doesn't like that you're getting opportunities because of the way you look. For some of you, this could be a model or entertainment or something like that. But I'm getting that there's some jealousy just because you are who you are. Now, that's not necessarily a bad thing, Pisces. If people are looking at you and they feeling some kind of way because you just doing you, like really? You upset because this is this? You got problems. I ain't got no problems. You got problems. So you don't have to actually entertain that. Just keep doing you. They're gonna hate regardless. Some of them gonna hate in front of your face, some of them gonna hate behind your back. Whatever it is, fuck them people. Do this. This is who I am. Y'all got to embrace that. Not everybody wants to be your friend. Not everybody is going to be your friend. And it's because you're elevating, you're evolving. There are things that are happening for you and people don't want to see it. So tell them to go on. You ain't got to look. But I guarantee you, they're going to be following your Facebook, your Instagram, your Twitters, your Twitch, whatever it is you're on, because they can't stop looking, Pisces. All right. Let's see. Woo, Pisces. Pisces, stop doing things that you don't want to do in 2021. A lot of you are going to feel some kind of way that people are pulling away from you or they don't like you or they don't want to be your friend or whatever. And let me go ahead and try to make you like me. Let me go ahead and try to put this out there. Don't let a manipulator pull you out of your place, which means that you're already standing in your power. You don't need to make people like you. You don't need their validation at this point. You know who you are. So for those that are like, you know what, somebody wants me to come to the party because they just want my presence there because people are attracted to me or are drawn to me, but I don't want to go to the party. But I'm gonna go ahead and go to the party because I don't want this person to feel some kind of way. Don't do it. Don't do it if you don't want to do it. Don't go and give into something and do things that you don't want to do, Pisces. You're stronger than that. You are stronger than that. The spiritual growth is amazing, you guys. Some of you definitely are going to see more mediumship open up. For a few of you, if you have lost someone recently, you're going to start seeing some type of it could be apparitions, it could be them leaving little things around, especially if you work in a medical career. If you're very connected to the medical career, you work at a hospital, a clinic, some of you may be seeing spirits out the corner of your eye, especially with COVID, because we have so many people that are dying, that you're connecting with the energy. It could be because of your psychic abilities, your clairvoyant, but I definitely get mediumship that's going to be opening up for you guys. Don't be afraid of it. For a lot of you, you've always been able to do this, but it's getting stronger. I definitely see some travel. For a few of you, this could be traveling with work. You could be actually a truck driver. You could be an Uber or Lyft driver. You could be incorporating a part-time job in with traveling. But I do see, and I know with COVID, a lot of people like we're not going anywhere. But I do see for you guys, you do have some trips that are going to be coming up, and it looks like some excitement over these trips. A lot of you are coming out of this hangman energy where you've been stuck. You felt like a lot of obstacles were in your way, whether this was COVID, work, relationships. You're cutting these things away or these things are opening up. The road is opening up for you. So some of you are going to get in your car, you're going to drive. Road trips. For a few of you, you're going to find a great deal on a plane ticket or whatever to a place that's open and you're going to go. But I definitely see some travel that is coming in for you guys. It could be with work. Some of you may be in some type of field where you get to travel for work, whether this is entertainment, actually being some type of flight attendant, truck driver, whatever. There's some openings that are going to be coming in where you're going to be moving around. Definitely getting new homes that are coming in. Some of you are moving from an apartment to a bigger apartment or from a bigger apartment to a house. So there's some growth that's going to be coming in majorly, Pisces, for you guys. And for a few that were worried about a move, you could even be moving to a different city or a different country. So for a few, major relocation, but it looks like it's a positive thing. Nine of Cups seems to be on it. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Let's get into the cards. All right, there's the conflict. Five of Wands. Who we fighting with? The Hermit. The Hermit is like, I ain't got time for this shit. I got to study. I got shit that I need to do. I need to reflect on this. The Tower moment is something breaking down. You saying, I don't want to fuck with this anymore. I'm going to move forward or whatever I need to do. Some of you definitely, it could have been a Tower moment that came in that made you pull away from people. I don't want to deal with you anymore. We got the Ten of Coins. I'm focused in on my money. For a few of you, though, watch your budget because that Tower card, the money is right on top of it, which means that you could be overspending. We got the Page of Wands, new excitement, new adventure. This could be a new job that opens up that brings in a lot more money after a Tower moment. The Justice card, we have some type of balance. This could even be a legal issue that's coming in for some of you. Or you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Here's that travel, the world card. Or you could be connecting with an air sign person of a different race or a different culture. The lovers, the love boat. I don't know why that just came in. I know a lot of people aren't going on cruises, but maybe something is going on where you could be meeting somebody by water. We have the Page of Blades, something that may come in quick. Maybe you get got and you weren't looking for love. Like I wasn't even looking for you. And you came in and swept me off my feet. Temperance. Person could be completely different. Different race, different culture, different belief systems. Interesting, Pisces. The Hierophant. Taking classes, spiritual growth, learning, possibly even teaching some spiritual things. Three of Blades. Some of you might be connecting or disconnecting from a spiritual teacher or a mentor. Six of Blades, walking away from a difficult situation, taking that baggage off of you. King of Blades, some of you, you might be ending something with a air sign person, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or something comes to an end with this person. Seven of Cups, a lot of major ideas coming in. Could be some body modification, tattoos, changing your hair color. Queen of Blades, definitely air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or this could be your energy. I ain't taking no bullshit in 2021. All right, let's get into it, Pisces. All right, so we talked about the conflict where I said some of you are going to be dealing with some pettiness. This could be somebody coming in, starting something. Normally, whenever I see this card to me is like gossip. A lot of people talking about stuff they don't know about. He said, she said, we did this, we did whatever. It's a lot of, to me, nonsense is coming in. And for some of you with the Hermit card, you're pulling away from it. You're turning your back. I don't want to deal with you. I don't want the drama. I don't want the gossip. I don't want the energy. I'm going to focus in on me. So whatever you got going on with your drama, with your conflict, with the pettiness, with the mess, I don't want to be a part of it. Some of you are shutting this down with people, whether this is your friends, your family, co-workers. You're turning your back to the energy because it doesn't serve you anymore. And it's really good going into 2021 that you let this go. First of all, I feel like a lot of this to me is distractions. Let me get the cards right. I feel like this is people throwing shit in your way just to kind of keep you unfocused on the goal that you need to complete because you're putting out these little bitty fires with people. And I think what this is why you come in with the hermit. The hermit is like, look, I had enough of it. I don't need this energy. I don't want to deal with this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move off to my side. No, I don't want to go have dinner with you. No, I don't want to hang out with you. No, I don't want to be in your group chat. No, I don't want to be in your little group or your little clique. I don't have time for that because your shit is messy. Whatever it is that you're offering me is messy. So I'm going to go ahead to the side and focus in on me. And for some of you, it happened because of a tower moment. Something came down around you and it made you realize, I don't need this. I don't need this. Something is not right with the energy. I don't want it. You may have had something that came to light, something that people found out, something that you found out. There could be conflict that was attached to it. But whatever's happening with this is showing you're done. You're done with it. You're moving on. You're focused. When the Hermit comes in, this person looks sad. There's some depression there. There is a little bit. Maybe they've been disappointed with people. Maybe they've been disappointed with life. They're sitting there and the dog is looking like, it's going to be all right. Some of you may have a support animal that is around you. Some of you may be connecting more with animal spirits or animal totems or spirit guides, animals that have crossed over. And it's so weird because I just lost Yoda in December, and I feel him a lot when I'm meditating. So for a few of you, you could be inner reflecting and you're feeling your spirit guides or your spirit animals around you. For some of you, this is an actual support animal that's saying, look, it's gonna be all right. It's cool. It's all right. I feel like there's this thing of studying. Somebody saying, I need to focus more on what works for me. Self-reflection. And it's good because what happens to me is that you come out of this self-reflection with this energy of, okay, time to move forward. It's almost like to me, somebody goes, all right, I'm done. Let's get the shit going. Let's go. So we got a new energy that comes in. We have an energy that literally shuts you down because you need to. There was disappointment. There was issues. There was conflict. And you had to shut down. I'm going to go in. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to study. I'm going to get myself together. And then I'm going to hit it hard. 2021, you're hitting it hard, Pisces. And it's actually a good thing because this is new adventures to me. This is really getting into a energy of, I'm going to try this. I'm going to step out my comfort zone. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do things that maybe I haven't tried before in 2021. And it could be this new year, new me energy, whatever it is, it's working for you. Your friends are sitting on the bank and it's like, what the fuck is going on with Pisces? Pisces, where you going? Come back. Stand with us. Pisces like, hell no, I gotta go. Got that flashlight. I feel like that he's leaping over a creek or something like that. Those rocks can be slippery. He don't even care. He's like, I got this energy. I gotta go. I'm gonna explore. So be prepared that you have fire energy that is coming in, whether this is a person that you meet that inspires you to move forward, or whether this is your energy where you just kind of come in one day, wake up and say, you know what, let's get it. It's a really, really good energy. For some of you, you're going to have some friends that are like, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing this? Where are you going? If they don't want to travel with you, cool. Some of you are going to have to turn your back and walk away from some people that don't feel this energy. And it's okay. It may not be their time, but it is your time, Pisces. Now, we definitely have 10 of Pentacles, which is opportunity for money that's coming in. So whatever this new adventure, this thing that's coming in and has you fired up, this could be a new job, a new opportunity. Um, I'm getting for some of you, this could even possibly be some type of settlement that's coming in too, because we have the Justice card. So if you were trying to get some money, or maybe you were waiting for some type of news about money that's coming in, it looks like that you're going to get some news that comes in really quick that yes, you're going to get paid. Yes, this money is coming in. Yes, we have openings that are showing that you have a check or something that's going to come to you. We see it. So for a few, you have some really great opportunity coming in with a payoff. For a few, I would even play the lottery. For some of you, I got scratch offs and I think I won $2. I'm gonna go back and try it again. I'm trying to hit that 50,000 or more. But if you are getting this energy, go ahead. Step out of your comfort zone. Get your lottery ticket. Do the scratch offs, whatever it is. But put yourself in a position where you're going to get this because I feel like it's right there for you. Now, for some of you with the Justice card, could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, normally Libra. But I feel like could be, if we see in the background, there's a car accident. This could be a settlement from a car accident. For a few of you, you could be having some type of mediator that says, oh, this money is supposed to come to you. Let's go ahead and work it out. We get arguments. Somebody maybe doesn't want to pay you. That could be the conflict too, is that you could be dealing with somebody who owes you something and they don't want to pay you. But I definitely get this energy of something that is going to be coming through that brings in financial gain for you. And for a few of you, you've been waiting for this money to come in because you have some changes that you want to bring into your life. With the World card, we definitely get some travel that's going to be coming in. Some of you may be relocating, getting a different, if you got, like I said, if you had an apartment, you go into a bigger place. If you have a bigger apartment, you move into a house. But there's some changes that are coming in that put you in something that is a little bit bigger for you, or it's really different. The energy feels good with this. So if you are moving, take your time because I feel like you're going to feel the place. Like you're going to walk in and see a house or something that you like and be like, this is it. Or you may be driving past some place and it's like, I feel connected to this energy or to this land. So be prepared that spirit is going to guide you to something. Um, I do get that there is a lot of travel that's coming in. Like I said, whether this is road trips or getting on a plane or a train, there's going to be some things where you may have people that you're connecting with that could live somewhere else. Could be a long distance relationship. I am getting possibly relocating for love. For a few of you, this person could be coming to you. Now, we do have the lover's cards, which a lot of times to me is not always about love, it's about decisions. Which means a few of you may have something that's coming in that you have to make a decision about. Whether this is this money opportunity, getting a job, but you have to travel for it, or you have to relocate for it. A lot of you may be thinking about, is this something that I really want to do? With the Page of Blades, there's discovery research. So a few of you could be researching something a little bit more to see if it is connected to you, if this is something that is going to work out for you. But I feel like if this is about money, you have this opportunity that's coming in and it's showing that a payout is going to come to you regardless. So if there is this thing of, are you willing to take this job? I feel like some of you are going to research it, look deeper into it, discover some things that actually leads you to more financial gain. For a few, this could be really connecting with someone that is of a different race or a different culture, and you're like, you know what, I didn't see this coming. Maybe we work together. Maybe we go to church together. Maybe we're in some type of spiritual community together. And I really didn't look at you this way, but now I'm looking at you and it's kind of catching me off guard, I feel. So for some of you, you may have someone who moves to your area where you're out walking your dog or whatever, and maybe they're from a different country, they have an accent, you're like, whoa, you know, I'm attracted to you. I didn't know you lived here. Another person is kind of like, I'm new to the area. That was a horrible accent. But you might be meeting with somebody who is new to the area that you are attracted to or you're running into. Or you could be traveling out. Maybe you're going to Italy. Well, no, let's not say Europe right now. Europe is kind of having some issues. We'll pick a different place. Some place if you're in Europe, then you might have an American who comes over there that's locked down with you, or vice versa. With COVID, it's real dicey with it, but some of you are going to be traveling out. It's like, I'm going to meet this person, and there's a connection, and it may catch you off guard. You might be connecting with someone who has status too. Um, you might be the person with status, or they could be the person with status, and somebody might be like, "Well, we can't go public with this relationship because people know me." Or I have this I don't know why I just got witness protection program that just popped into my head. Okay, worst case scenario, and it may not be worst case for those that are in the witness protection program. Worst case scenario, you could be connecting with someone who moves into your area. They're mysterious. They can't talk about who they are, where they came from, or there may be something off about them. For a very, very few, you could be dealing with someone who's in a witness protection program. Because there's some secrecy that I'm getting around a relationship where this person is like, I can't do it. And it's not because they're married. I think it's either because they have some type of status and they don't want people to know, or they don't want you to know, or they're in some type of program where you're not supposed to know who they really are. And I know that's so far fetched, but for a few of you, I guarantee it's going to connect. Now, I am getting this discovery with this person that this person could be completely different. You could be connecting with people of a different race, different culture, like I said, but also there may be something where, let me get the right card, that you're dealing with someone that you look at them and it's like, oh, I don't date people with tattoos. Or they could be looking at you and going, oh, you got tattoos all on your arm, on your face. That's not my thing. We have somebody who has a cross. We have somebody who has piercings, tattoos. So it may not be to that extreme, but you may be connecting with someone that is a little bit out of what you thought you would be with. Like, you cute, but I don't know about this. Be open to it. Spirit is like, do not shut this down. Because for some of you, there's going to be a really strong connection, especially with the lover's card. I feel like that you may be drawn to someone that you feel really strongly connected to. Could be a soulmate or a twin flame connection for a few of you. Now, we do have the Hierophant, which is a religious person, a spiritual person. This could be you going back into some type of tradition, studying a tradition. You could even be possibly going into a religion. I do hear somebody seminary. So someone could be going into some type of biblical college or school because they're going to make this a career. For a few of you though, I'm definitely getting something with mentors, mentorship. You could be either taking classes from people, opening your spiritual gifts, or for a few of you, if you are spiritually gifted and teachers, you might be expanding this year where you're offering your knowledge, putting it out there. Some of you are going to have a cutoff with a spiritual teacher. And I do feel like that this could be because of a third party interaction. Maybe somebody comes in and tells you something about this person, or you see something about this person that you don't like, and you're like, I need to cut ties because you're not what I thought you were. For a few, if you were involved with a spiritual person, there may even be a breakup because of a third party. For very few, if you are initiated in traditions where you were maybe having a thing with your godparent, whether this is your godmother or godfather, which is very taboo if you don't know, some of you are going to realize that this person does this with other people. Like the spiritual person is maybe a predator and that they are not who they say they are. Some of you are going to be cutting ties with not only them, but you could be cutting ties with people around them. If you're getting harassed by this person, it was right under the legal card. So some of you could be going to court, taking a person to court. Maybe somebody took your money. A spiritual person took your money. Maybe someone that you thought was a teacher, someone that you had very high, um, what is it? God, very high impressions of. You're realizing that this person may not be who they are, and some of you may have to take this person to court, or you may be cutting ties with this person because of their behavior. I'm getting a spiritual person that's full of shit, you guys. Someone that could be lying, could be playing, could be using people. So pay attention, use your discernment. Don't give your money to someone just willy nilly. If you're going to initiate into houses with people, investigate the house. The house needs to be active, which means that it needs to be having fetes, it needs to be having meetings, it needs to have community to make it work. If you go into a house where they're not doing anything, they're not doing any of this, and there's secrets, and maybe your spiritual person is trying to cross boundaries with you, that's not the place for you. So before you give money, before you make any commitments, research, research, research. Some of you are coming out of a spiritual commitment where you're cutting ties with somebody, releasing baggage, which means that if you had some issue with someone and you know that it wasn't right or that they weren't doing right towards you, I feel like you're cutting baggage. If this doesn't apply to you, for a few of you, if you're going through some type of divorce or separation, and it could be going to court, we have the three of spades, which could be a cheating card. For some of you, this could be a third party just causing some type of breakdown in your relationship. And maybe you tried to mediate it, go to counselor, and you finally had to go to an attorney or something. Some of you are coming to the end where there's an ending, a divorce, the end of a relationship. There's a cut and clear. Whatever it is, whether it's a friendship, a relationship where you're married to someone, some of you are going to be separating from this. And with the Seven of Blades, it literally is like, okay, I was dealing with this energy and it was heavy and I was trying to move forward and everything just felt so weighted on my shoulders that I just couldn't move forward. A lot of you are taking that weight off, whether it's a job, a person, whatever. It's like, I'm taking this backpack off. I'm no longer going to carry this. I'm releasing it. I'm letting it go. For some of you, there are some legal situations that may have to be dealt with for this to happen, but it's showing that you're coming out of this energy. So if you had settlements that you've been fighting with, it looks like this year is going to be the final year that you have to deal with this. If you're having a relationship or marriage that you've been kind of dragging along, whether you're physically in the same place or you separated or you're, contemplating divorce and you've been separated for 2 or 3 years, a few of you are going to go ahead and turn that paperwork in and let it go. I don't want to carry this weight anymore. It's holding me back. And you need to. You need to. I know some people that are divorced and are not divorced, separated, been separated for 15 years. And they met people, dated other people, and it didn't work out with these people because they were still married. They didn't want a divorce for whatever reason. A lot of you are like, no, I don't want to have that energy. I'm letting go of things that no longer work with me. The conflict, the bullshit, the pettiness, the immaturity of people, I'm letting it go. I don't want to carry this. I think a lot of you, that hermit mode kind of put things in perspective for you, and you're like, you know what, can't do it anymore. We got the Seven of Cups, which to me is about options, opportunities. This is maybe daydreaming or getting goals that are in your head, but don't let them stay there, Pisces, because a lot of times we get real dreamy because I have Pisces moon. I get in it and I'm like, I could do this, I could do that, I could go here, I could go there. But we got to put the action in. And I feel like because this card, once I flipped it back over, fell on top of this. For a lot of you, this is new adventure. This is reinventing yourself. Some you're going to get new body art. Some you may be getting piercings. Some you may be starting a jewelry company, or you may be an artist, or you may be using your creativity um, to make some money. But I look at you doing things that make you happy. And I think it's because this is a new start. This is reinventing yourself, doing something that really brings out the authentic person that you are. And for a few, I feel like this Queen of Blades is not somebody. I feel like this is the energy of I'm cutting bullshit away. If you look at her, she has a scalpel and she's pointing a finger. I don't want to do this bullshit anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to do this with people. So there's this thing of I'm changing. And some people may not like it. They maybe you're more aggressive or you're more, you're getting angrier. And it's not that. It's that you kind of got fed up with people. I think 2020 pushed a lot of you to your boundaries and you're like, look, you can fuck with me if you want. I'm going to cut your ass. And that's what she's saying in this card. You can try me if you want, but I'm not the same person. And I think there's an energy to it. And if y'all have been dealing with an air sign person that's been really negative, shady, um, trifling, especially somebody who's a trickster, y'all are cutting this person away. I really feel like this is your energy. If you have somebody who's been challenging you, I think they're going to be really sad this year because they're not going to get the same response from you. You're stronger. You're putting your foot down. Some of you are saying, look, I'm cutting you away. I'm leaving you behind. I ain't even dealing with you no more. I'm straightforward. I'm straightforward. This is what you're going to get. I got new adventures to take on. I don't have time for your bullshit. I'm reinventing myself. I'm following my ideas. I'm following my goals. So whatever it was that was distracting me in 2020, I don't have the same type of energy. There's love that's definitely coming in for you guys. Be open to it because it's different than what you want or what you thought you wanted, I will say. Now, let's get into the major arcana and see what we got going on. 3 card spirit. What does Pisces need to look out for in 2021? What does Pisces need to look out for in 2021? One more time, Spirit. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. All right, let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. Justice card again. Ooh, the Chariot. So here's the thing. The Wheel of Fortune is turning your way. Money opportunities coming in. If you were on the downside of it coming in, you're on the upswing. The Justice card, finding your balance. Finding your balance. If you've been feeling like, you know what, people have been trying me, I've been distracted all over the place, finding your balance, getting things settled. Who am I? What do I want to do? What do I need to focus on? The Wheel of Fortune is moving in my way. I can't be all over the place. I got to focus and be balanced because here comes that Chariot card that's moving you forward into 2021. And you're moving in with more balance, more focus. So it's a good thing for you guys because you're literally, like I said, you're cutting away the bullshit. You're cutting away the bullshit. The Wheel of Fortune. These opportunities are coming in. Let me focus on what I need to do so that when this Chariot comes in, I can ride that. I was going to say that bitch. I can ride it to the future. I'm supposed to be working on my language this year. I'm already messed up. I think I give up. No more resolutions. But for some of you, you really are. You're like you're behind me. You're what was that mean? You're beneath me, you're above me, or whatever. You're behind me because I'm moving this way. You can't be me, you can't stop me, you can't distract me because I'm focused, I'm balanced, I'm doing what I know I'm supposed to do. And you're doing it with such fire energy. where it's like you running over people this year. If they get in your way, you running them over. And you got to do what you got to do, Pisces, because it's about you. A lot of you put yourself behind people. You did what they wanted to do. Not this year. It's about you. And it should be, you guys. All right. Woo, my Pisces moon is happy. I don't know about y'all, but this was a good ass reading. So anyway, I love you guys. Mwah.